To become a qualified vampire hunter, I deliberately coated my axe in silver, determined to avenge my parents with sheer power. But these monsters are elusive, even capable of invisibility. To remain undefeated, I must learn to fight in the dark. Every training session left me battered and bruised, surviving only through sheer willpower. Even so, I never considered giving up, for I knew deep down that only by mastering exceptional martial arts could I exterminate those hideous creatures that took my parents' lives. The cowardice of my childhood still haunts me. I watched my mother die before my eyes, utterly powerless. Years later, I finally found the killer and pulled the trigger, only to discover the gun held a blank cartridge. In the nick of time, I dove into a wooden hut, braced my body against the door, and frantically reloaded the gunpowder, barely managing to kill the monster. But the corpse vanished mysteriously. Before I could comprehend what had happened, a hideous creature pounced on me, slamming me hard against the ground. Just as I thought my end had come, a mysterious man appeared and effortlessly flung the creature away. I lost consciousness and awoke in a dilapidated castle. His name was Henry, a vampire hunter. It was he who revealed the truth. My mother's killer was a vampire. Hearing the truth nearly consumed me with rage. I begged him to take me as his apprentice. When choosing weapons, I abandoned firearms in favor of an axe as my weapon of choice. Under Henry's tutelage, my strength and skills grew rapidly. The silver-plated axe could slay monsters, and the fact that my reflection wouldn't appear in mirrors was the key to identifying enemies. Gradually, I came to understand that the vampire who killed my parents was merely a minor leader. The true enemy was the original vampire. Adam, he and his sister had lurked in the American South for centuries, building a vast underground kingdom through slavery and gradually infiltrating the North. The hunter's duty was to prevent this land from falling into the hands of monsters. To forge my skills, Henry sent me to a small town. By day, I worked at a general store and studied law in my spare time. By night, I hunted vampires using Henry's leads in my first true life. For death struggle, I nearly ended up hung in the basement, forced to watch as a black slave was bled dry. In the nick of time, I snatched a fallen dagger with my teeth, slit the monster's throat, and killed my first vampire. In that moment, my heart was still as water, for I knew this was only the beginning. Half a year later, having slain hundreds of monsters, I earned Henry's approval. Finally, the day of true vengeance arrived. The monster that had killed my mother. In the horse pasture, the herd stampeded and a bloody battle erupted. Amidst the chaos of galloping hooves, I fought it down to the cliff's edge, relying on years of honed skills. At the final moment, I detonated the flintlock hidden in my axe handle, ending its life once and for all. Yet the monster's dying laughter still echoed in my ears. On this land, there are thousands more vampires. They will never stop. As I raised my axe once more, a scream pierced the air from another corner of the street. To my horror, I discovered that Henry, the mentor, who had saved me and taught me everything, was also a vampire.